11 goals in his last 9 games in all competitions. What a season it's turned out to be, as you say.
Leading up to this clash, that Iniesta and Coutinho can play together, as we're seeing tonight. There's the first touch for Coutinho. Coutinho, who's running into space and looking for the return ball, which finally comes to him. Ibrahimovic sticking to Coutinho. Finding Paulinho, turns the other way. An opportunity to find Semedo. Semedo back across the face of the area, and Coutinho's drifted left and centre. Got a touch on that when it comes to Digne. Oh, a lovely flick on. Ronaldo, one season he played with Football Club Barcelona. Still, Coutinho back to Semedo. Iniesta. Just the ease with which he gets away there from Álvaro Medrán. Abalado's Alaves, and you can't give him too much space.
No, you can't. He's got real quality from anywhere outside the area and inside the area. He's
Messi picking up that one. Here's one for Coutinho. The crowd on its feet as Coutinho gets deep into the Alaves half. Dispossessed instead by Medrán. One back by Coutinho. Gets it back from Iniesta. Barcelona in no huge rush. That's floating out brilliantly towards Coutinho.
One of those accidental ones where the player with the ball just cuts across in front of your path, and yeah, he just caught him. And this is the slip from Coutinho. He was stumbling and then he slipped on that metal surface.
Yeah, you don't want your...
Ibrahimovic probably should have done better, and now they've done it a second time, and this time they made no mistake. John Guidetti finding the back of the net with a fine strike.
Well, it just goes to show all the possession in the world.
Barca looking very shaky at the back.
Piqué through the middle, that's overhit for Philippe Coutinho. It'll be a goal kick.
Had a lot of players in the treatment room this season, but less and less as the season goes on.
Coutinho floating that one in towards Messi. It was headed clear by LaGuardia. Paulinho back to Messi. Wacasso there. Attempt blocked to make the pass to Coutinho. Messi decides to go it alone. From the deflection, it comes to Coutinho. Coutinho gets away from the first man and sees the movement from Digne. Digne volleys the cross in. Manipan to get it away, and the ball takes a deflection and goes wide from Coutinho.
Great move from Barca. Really was enough contact to send him to the ground, and then this is the strike from Philippe Coutinho. Takes a deflection and goes out for a corner.
We're coming up. Gives him permission to get the ball in play. There's some argy-bargy in the box of Rakitic. Coutinho. Leo Messi returns it to his new teammate. Finds Rakitic. Messi again. And Coutinho, chance to attack a bit of space here. Finds Messi. Messi did well to control it. Trying to shake off Ivan Rakitic. Easier said than done. Rakitic somehow manages to find Coutinho. He turns brilliantly away from Ibrahimovic and does well. Semedo. And Wacasso with another foul on Coutinho. That'll be a free kick. And Wacasso doesn't have too many left, you would have thought. And just down the inside of the heel, stamping on it. That's a really nasty one, yeah.
The ball looks for Messi, gets the ball, looks for Messi. I think Iniesta was the better choice on that occasion, but so often the Brazilian looking for Leo Messi.
Guidetti penalised for bringing down Coutinho. He disagrees, but well, it's a striker's challenge, isn't it, really?
And at times Paulinho as well has put in a really good first half performance, but they haven't really broken down that Alaves defence as of yet. But as we know, 45 minutes to go, and this is generally Barca's big 45 minutes.
Well, the stats, and I'm sure you've done it and well. Chance for the break for Barca. Quickly played out by Coutinho to Suarez. Coutinho again overhits the return ball to the Uruguayan. That'll be a goal kick.
It was an unnecessary shoulder barge from Suarez, though. He was never...
Sense of security. There's one for Semedo to chase. According to the linesman, he kept it in play. And Coutinho goes down, nearly lost his footing.
Yeah, slip. It was just a slip on that occasion. No complaints from Philippe Coutinho. Certainly wasn't asking for a free kick or a penalty. You can see he just loses his footing.
In masses of space, he's got Hernan Perez with him, trying to go it alone and dispossessed by Coutinho, who in turn very nearly loses it. Shows strength and determination and character.
They weren't happy with the way that Barca had completed that move in the final third. You just hear them trying to get behind the team again now. They're very aware that Barca are missing something. Having to put any last-ditch challenges, or the goalkeepers having to make too many saves because Barca aren't physically getting into the Alaves area.
Lovely ball out from Coutinho to Alba. Alba driving to the byline. Alba cut back. Might make up his mind. He's usually so quick with the pass, but they've got so many players. Philippe Coutinho receives an ovation from the Camp Nou. He's going to be replaced by Paco.